not only is Lydia next, when she get ready to come on the screen. So hold on, wait, you cover. I saw, adjusting. I was like, you can't bring no
No, I'm
lady out
good.
until she's ready. But not only is Lydia someone who has lived 5 steps away from me as a kid, talk about girl next door, but just somebody who I'm watching who's winning all type of awards and is empowering people to really change their lives physically, mentally, and with their health. And I like to welcome to episode 8 of Soul Talk Live, Miss Lydia Law, aka Miss Wanna Be Fit.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, was it a hard yes? Was it too hard? Was it hard to get you on the show?
No, it wasn't hard. I'm excited. I feel
Yeah.
honored to be on the show.
And then Simone, who was just on the show, says hi.
Hello, hello.
Oh man. So what I really like about Miss Wanna Be Fit is it's consistent and it's necessary and it's challenging and it's just I just think that you brilliant, Lydia.
Thank you so much.
So tell me about the transition between, going to start being consistent with Wanna Be Fit and getting your company and all of it. How long has it been? Give me some.
Well, the inspiration for the business is just that I've always been into fitness.
Mhm.
Um, from a little girl, my mom kept me busy and dance and all types of activities, so I guess I won't get into trouble. And so,
Mhm.
just my interest in fitness has just like followed me throughout like high school, college, and around towards the end of college, I started getting interested in competing. So when I started competing, that kind of opens doors as you step on the stage and you're on these shows. People come up to you and they're like, "Hey, tell me how you did it. Tell me how you transformed your body." And so then I kind of started dabbling a little bit in training people. And then it just kind of evolved from there. And then in 2014, we founded Wanna Be Fit Personal Training. And then it's just been ever growing from there. I love educating people, spreading the word about the importance of fitness and health, and how it impacts just your overall life and health journey. And it's so vital. So that is just my ministry as I try to reach out to more and more people.
Yeah, so okay, so I want to not step over a few things because you said
Okay.
competing.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about some of the competition, even from when you said you was a kid dancing.
Hmm.
And because I will say that, you might not know this about me, but I love to dance.
Oh no, I have not been able to witness that.
I love to dance, but I find myself doing some of the stuff we do in our workouts
Hmm.
because it's so rhythmic. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Working out, you really do have to have that musical. So talk a little bit about dancing as a kid.
Yeah, so when I was really little, probably like 3 or 4, my mom put me in ballet. I think that's just a common thing, especially moms did with their daughters back then. And so she put me in that. I think I did a little jazz. And then all through like elementary school, I kind of dabbled in that. And then when I went to middle school, I went to Davidson Fine Arts, which is a
One
magnet.
time,
Yes, one time.
AUG. Yeah, hold on, wait a
DFA.
minute. One time. Hold on. All right, I'm sorry.
No, gotta
Davidson Fine
represent.
Arts. Gotta represent.
Yes, and it's so funny because I actually didn't want to go. It's a
Okay.
magnet school, it's a fine arts school, so
Hmm.
there's no sports there. And so, I was like, I want to go to the school with the sports and be the cool kid. But,
Yeah.
my mom and my dad, they saw something different. And I'm so appreciative because it really opened up my eyes to the arts, from music to dance, all types of things. And so
Mhm.
it's just something that I will forever cherish because it was exposure that I don't think I would have gotten if I had gone somewhere else. So while there, I continued to dance. I started doing African dance. I had
Mm.
amazing teachers there. Um, and then after that, when I went off to college, I still did a little bit more. I actually did some choreography for a gospel group that
Oh
was at
yeah?
the school. Yeah, it wasn't anything major, but
No,
yeah.
I,
So
I mean, but choreography for a group. I didn't know you
yes,
did any choreography.
yeah. Well,
Where
after
was
you
you
do
going to
it for a
college
while
at?
at Georgia State University.
Okay, so you was in Atlanta,
Yes, I have never left Georgia as far as living. Didn't
Georgia
go too far.
State.
Georgia State University. Yes.
Okay, so alright, I'm getting a sense of it.
Hmm.
I'm listening.
So there, I continued to dance, and I just wanted to keep moving. I don't think I was ever on that level of like Alvin Ailey, like level of dancing, but I just loved moving. And
Okay.
then with that, right before I graduated, I started getting into weight training just a little bit, and then I continued that on at Georgia State, just going to the gym regularly. And then I found a class, a kickboxing class, and my
Okay.
instructor, he was a kickboxer. And
Alright.
so I started doing that, and then I just kind of just mixing it all together. And those were the things that were sustaining me and keeping me active. And then it wasn't until I did grad school that I got introduced to the bodybuilding circuit.
Grad school, the
Hmm.
bodybuilding circuit,
Yes.
because Facebook is something crazy,
Hmm.
and you like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo." Hey, whoa, what's going on with Lydia?
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't no warning. It ain't
Right.
no, hey guys, what you're getting ready to see. It's like, boom.
Hmm.
What years were those?
Oh, so the years that I competed in the bodybuilding circuit, I started doing that in like '09. I got introduced to it, and it's ironic because I got introduced to it by a friend of mine, and then the very first show I did not do well. Like
Oh
I really
yeah.
thought, like I was like, you know what, I can get away eating a little bit of this and a little bit of
Hmm.
that. I
Right.
just didn't understand the importance of how strict my diet had to be to perform well, and present well on stage. And so that first competition, it humbled me a lot.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. But
Good.
in between that time, I was blessed to have my son. So I took a little hiatus. And then I came back around 2012, late 2012, early 2013. And
Okay.
then I did some more shows there where I did well on the amateur circuit. I placed well. I won a few awards here and there, and then we just went from there. So it was a great experience. The people in that environment, they're awesome people,
Yeah.
dedicated people, they're
Hmm.
putting in that work, and the
Hmm.
discipline that it takes to get ready is just like a whole new respect. So
Yeah.
it's definitely something I loved while I did it.
No, 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 no. It's I can tell. I can tell because you have to be passionate in going
Hmm.
through that much. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Pain.
You know what? It is. It's like that blood, sweat, and tears.
Hmm.
I mean, because you are an athlete. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not, the NFL or the pro leagues that you think about, but these people, like athletes, working hard, have to get in the gym 5, 6 days a week. Your diet is super strict. It's a big commitment. You have to make a lot of sacrifices to do it. And for a lot of people, especially on the amateur side, you're not getting paid for it. So it's definitely like a passion until you can go pro and get the endorsement. So it's definitely a sport that should be very much respected.
Yeah. Yeah. Big
Yeah.
time. Big time.
Hmm.
So, what do you see your future is as far as is it in bodybuilding or is it in building a company or where is it going?
For me, I would love to step back on the stage at some point in time. One of the good things about it You can do it almost at any age. So
Okay.
even if I was like 50, I think I just might want to prepare for a show and see how well I can hang out there. But my main focus is building my company, spreading the word of health, and
Hmm.
good eating, and just living a long, healthy, fulfilling life and not just existing. One of the
Got
things I always tell my clients is like, yeah, you can grow old, but are you going to just be existing in old, meaning that you can't do anything for yourself? You're depending on people all the time. Or are you going to
hmm
do things to help promote the possibility that you'll be able to live a long, fulfilling, active life? So that
Right.
is the ministry I really want to focus on. So building my company is my primary focus for my future.
Okay. Yeah. No, I
Mhm.
can see that. I can see that. And because it better not go nowhere because
We're
that
only getting
that's
started. We're only getting started. This
oh,
was
one
something.
time with Big Will. Big Will said, "Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah.
go ahead and tell him."
So yes, he's here. He's here, but not in person on the video. So
Okay. Cool.
he
Cool.
can
Cool.
chime in maybe and give some extra pointers too if I miss something.
Okay. Well, that's perfect. Oh, and we also had who was through the lens of Lady KB. We got some. And look, Shanika. Miss Wanna Be Fit in the building. Hey, now look. I will say, look, it's always challenging. It's always something that I can get out of it. Even how I look at food, I'll be looking at certain stuff now, but like that's not gonna be good on Monday.
Yeah.
You said Will says you have it covered.
Okay. I'll hold it down. I'll hold it down.
Okay. So now you wanna tell everybody, Lydia, who's Big Will?
So Big Will is my partner. He is the other half of Wanna Be Fit. He is a ex-military Navy vet.
Veteran.
Yes, yes.
Time for veteran. Hmm.
Yes, and his testimony in fitness and how fitness saved his life is just a remarkable thing. A few years back, he suffered an aortic dissection, which, when all the doctors looked at his, records, they were like, "How are you even here?" And if it hadn't been for the fact that he was consistent about working out, being persistent with that, even though it was something that was genetic and he couldn't really avoid it happening to him, he was able to survive. He was able to work hard, build himself back up. He lost a whole bunch of weight. His road to recovery was so much faster than people would even think. And then when you see him today, you wouldn't even believe that that's what happened to him.
Yeah.
But it was all about him taking care of himself in the beginning, and then that just helped save his life and help his road to recovery be even faster. So his testimony is just huge and definitely
Yeah.
something that we like to share to people. Like, you can do it, because
Right.
you saw where he was. Yeah, he came a long way.
I can imagine, man.
Mhm.
I can only imagine because when you start talking about something that you got to go through that you're not expecting, that you got no control over, and you
Exactly.
can still overcome it, and then you can still have this company. And I think
Hmm.
y'all got a brilliant company, and it seems to have some synergy, has some great stuff going on
Hmm.
all together.
Yeah.
So give us just a little bit of the story of like how y'all met and like how did that come together?
Well, we met at the gym.
You met at the gym.
So that makes
Hold on,
sense,
because
right?
right now he said, "Preach, baby."
So
Give some
yes,
black love one
we
time.
met at the gym, and it was just one of those things that you see somebody at the gym all the time, and then you see them going hard, and you start interacting that way, and then you find out that y'all are like-minded and headed in the same path. And so
Mm.
we just grew that relationship from there. And then at one point, he encouraged me because, I mean, this wasn't always my path. I am a chemist by trade. So I
Okay.
work full-time. I have a full-time job as well, in addition to this business, working for the state. And so it was
Okay.
kind of like a thing, like I'm helping people here and there. And he
Mm-hmm.
is the one who actually pushed me and helped birth Want to Be Fit. So if it had not been for
Mm.
him, I probably would have just, like
I don't want
I'll
to
train a
step
little
over it
bit here
because
and there.
you said he encouraged me.
Yes.
What did he say?
Well, he just he let me know, he was like, you have all this talent, you have all this going for you. He was like, you killing it, and he was
Yeah.
like, people need to work with people like you. You have so much to share. And so he helped me because I was like, I didn't like talking to people. I didn't want to go up to anybody. So
Yeah.
he would like push me, like literally like push me, like go talk to them. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but that helped build me up because the more you practice, the repetition actually helped me get more confident and kind of get my little lines together on what to say to
Yeah.
promote myself and be more confident in what I was bringing to the table, knowing that I do have all this knowledge. There are things that people need to know. And so that's where we are.
You bring it right there to him, man. Right there to him. So thank you, Will,
Yes.
because if you hadn't encouraged Lydia, there wouldn't be no Zoom on Monday and Wednesday and Saturday because today is when I found out that you have a job for the state. I didn't think that you did anything but work out. I said Lydia don't do anything but work out. So yeah, let's see what Will's telling because he's here, but he's like you said, he's not here, but he's here. He said, I was missing a piece to my puzzle, and now I have. It says, and now with her, it's complete. I thank God for her.
Oh,
He
thank
thanks God for
you.
her. Can y'all feel it? I feel it. That's good.
He's making me blush.
Hey man, that's how it goes. Look, man, when you got people who feel like you said, you saw him in the gym, and then you realize y'all got similar paths. Then you saw how hard he goes. That's some good attributes. You get what I'm saying? And then he encourages you.
Yes.
And now he says, he loves you. It's the missing piece of the puzzle. So that's how things are supposed to come together. The way wannabefit.org comes together, it feels like it's supposed to be there. So I want to take a little bit, and they said, hold on, we got to get the in there. We want to just take a little bit of time and go over to Wanna Be Fit LLC. Here we go, on the screen. Boom. Look at it, y'all. So it looks like we can do a private session, or we could book the class. I personally booked the class. I believe in the class. I like the 6 o'clock Mondays. We do arms.
6 p.m. Make sure you
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mhm.
You could be anywhere in the world as long as you got Zoom. She's gonna come on there with the music, and you better get up. Don't move too slow.
Right.
Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Because Lydia, when I tell you, I could be having the craziest day. I come in there, I can forget about everything. But then you see when I be like moving, I be drifting. You always see when I'm drifting. You never miss. I feel like, how she see that? Like, come on, Thomas.
You know what?
Come on, Thomas. Oh yeah. That's right.
My mom was a teacher, so I think I got a little bit from her, kind of being able to multitask. I think teaching might have been, like in my calling somewhere that she passed down to me. I don't think I was supposed to be in the classroom like she did. She taught high school literature, but I think definitely teaching the classes is definitely something that fits for me, and I love it. I love working with you all. I tell you all, and in the evening, I have gotten off of work myself, so it helps re-energize me. It helps me stay on top of it and stay committed and consistent. So I love our evening virtual classes, and people should definitely try it out. It's so much fun.
I almost feel like I invented it in my head. because I was just like, I remember just hitting you up on Facebook. I was just like, hey, Lydia, do you have any like virtual classes, maybe something I could do from the... And then you sent me this link, and the website already looked this professional. You already had everything set up, and it was just like, dang. And I just remember coming in on a Saturday morning. That was my first time. And I believe it was just getting close to a year. I've almost been there a year. Now you got my receipts now.
Yeah. Well, I'll roll back and double check the date.
Because I have not been missing.
No.
Now, do I really be missing like that?
You've been very consistent, and you were talking about the class, like kind of like you thought about it and it came right on time. And the class was birthed out of COVID because we didn't have virtual classes before. Yeah. So COVID kind of pushed us to pivot, and that's the thing. Like whenever life applies pressure, you just have to be able to like adapt and adjust. So instead of us freaking out and saying, oh my gosh, what does that mean if we can't meet our clients in person? So we started to come up with ways to pivot, and we implemented the virtual class, which is something our people love. And so now I'm like, well, it's here to stay. It's something we plan to continue to keep doing. I think it's convenient for people. They just love being able to go home, log in, do their workout, and then you just go downstairs or down the hall and eat dinner, and you're there. And so we love it. We're gonna keep it. It's not going anywhere.
I will say it like made me a lot more aggressive.
Okay.
I said I don't know what I'm doing with all this these boxing skills and all that stuff. I'm either gonna have to protect myself or really beat somebody up real bad.
Don't go beat anybody up for no reason. I mean, but if you need to defend yourself, do that.
Yeah. I feel ready.
Yeah,
I never felt so ready.
Great phone workout, but if it scares you, yeah, don't speak into it.
I don't want to fight nobody. I'm just letting y'all know. I've been consistent.
Yes,
but I can always tell that there's always more to go.
Yes.
You'll do a
fitness
move, and I'm
is
just
always evolving. So it's always something I can put in my bag of tricks. And I always try to keep it mixed up and keep variety for you all, because at the same time I don't want to be bored. And you go into the class, you don't know what we're going to do. You know what equipment you need, but every workout's going to be different. We're going to mix it up. We're going to challenge you in all different types of ways to keep you growing and evolving.
I gotta share this with you. I had a dream. It was kind of like a daydream. You was like, Thomas, I need you to run the first part of the class, and I'm gonna be there in a little bit. You said, what the hell is she talking about? But in that dream, I was like really buff. I was really
okay.
buff.
Oh, then that means you're ready. So when I call on you, you'll just jump on it.
Hey man, look, we gotta keep it going.
Yes, for sure. So fill in for me when I can't make it.
Because for real, I do see how like you do have to make it something that's a lifestyle. Like you said, you gotta make it a lifestyle. You can't just, let me just work out until I ain't fat no more. Or until I start feeling healthy. Like you have to, okay, which days am I gonna make this part of my week?
Right.
And I see it's like it's working.
Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle. That's something that like we are not about gimmicks. We're not about some little quick fix that lasts 5 minutes. We are about teaching our clients how to adapt and change their lives over to better habits that are sustainable so that they can keep the weight off, keep that body that they made, and keep their energy up and just stay consistent the rest of their life. It's not that hard. It's usually hardest in the beginning. And then after that, if you stay consistent, I always tell people, if you can stay consistent, like diligent and really committed for the first 2 weeks to a month, you are going to be able to stay on track the rest of the way. But the hardest part is just getting jump started. It's so mental in the beginning. It's not even about the physical. It's about mentally being there, mentally deciding what is your why. So I tell people, find
Right.
your why. Why is it that you're here? Because that's what's going to sustain you when things get hard. That's what's going to sustain you when that body is aching and sore, and you're trying to get past that hump, to keep you coming to your sessions again, to keep you working out and doing the assignments or homework I give you. But it's so worth it. And so that's what we're here for. Will and I, we definitely encourage our clients because we care about all of our clients. They are like a family to us. So we definitely try to keep pushing them because we want to see them reach their goals.
Well, that's beautiful. Let's make some noise for that. And I agree, and I can see it. I can see the synergy. I can see where it's going, and anything I can do to help promote or put it up or increase it, I'm down.
And we appreciate that.
Will D, he said you can run the next class, so I got receipts.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that though, Will, because I got, you can't be the weakest link on the chain. Everybody can't slow everybody else down.
No, you're gonna build up to it.
Yeah,
I think he also said he wanted me to mention about the apparel line.
Let's go apparel line. Apparel line.
Okay, so COVID birthed a lot of things. So in all the bad and trauma of COVID, it really pushed us to grow greater. So we also implemented our apparel line this year, and this right now is geared to mostly women, but we are going to implement some things for the guys in the near future. And so it's all about high quality activewear that is comfortable and functional at an affordable price. So we wanted to make sure, I'm trying to keep my ladies looking cute and comfortable. We have sets, but we broke them up. So you get the sports bra separate or the leggings separate. So that way you can find the sizes that fit you. Because sometimes for women, you might be a small top, but you need a medium bottom. So we're giving you that flexibility to mix and match and build your own set. That means you can increase the variety of how your outfit looks. That goes from color patterns or whatever it might be, and implement your own design, your own style. So it's something I really love. I didn't think I would like it as much, and once again, Will push me to do and encourage me to do. Okay. And now I find myself loving it. I can't wait to add more new sets to the store in the near future.
We're gonna pull it up on the website. He want me to pull it up on the site.
Yeah, he's here. He's making himself known.
So I gotta hit shop. Let me hit shop.
Yes, hit shop, and you can see what we currently have.
Let's hit shop.
You just click X out of that.
Looks like we can get 10% off.
Yep, when you subscribe.
Yeah. 2 business days. Mint green leggings. Sports bra. 2-tone jumpsuit. Polka dot leggings. All look very comfortable.
Yeah, and then one of the things that we pride ourselves on is that the material is just feels so good. I want it to feel like a second skin. I want it to feel comfortable while you're working out, and making sure that it's breathable. So that is definitely one of the things we focus on. And then I have on the blue version of the black tank top that you see.
Right now you got on the blue version of the...
Yeah. Gotcha. So you can kind of see it, yeah. So yeah, everything, I find myself, all I do is wear our workout apparel. Like Will says, are you ever going to wear jeans again? And I was like, but it's so comfortable. Right. Like I love our workout clothes. So it's like work clothes for my 9 to 5, and then our workout clothes. I feel like that's all I wear.
Nah, I feel it. Now I've got to, when you start getting the guy stuff,
Oh yes.
We get some.
We're just trying to make sure that when we bring it for the guys, we bring it right. So trust and believe it will be high quality, just like the ladies. Fun designs and all of that. So there's definitely more to come.
And look, we're still not done. It's done.
It's a lot. We have a whole store. Store.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Look, let's make some noise.
Thank you.
Crop top hoodies.
Oh, we'll say we do have a couple things for the guys. Oh, like the t-shirt, the sweatshirt. There's a few things in there.
I did. You know what? Will did give me a t-shirt.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Will. I've worn it to class.
He did. You did. Yes, I remember seeing it.
Yeah. Taking some pictures and stuff, and you know, posted. Look, it's more, y'all. More. Go right now.
Yes.
Wanna
Come on.
Be fit.
And we will get it shipped out to you ASAP. So you do not have to wait days and days and days. We're going to get it out to you immediately. You will get your confirmation, and then it will be there to you in a few days, and you will love it.
He says I earned it.
You did. You worked so hard.
Yeah, man. Look.
Like, you're an inspiration yourself with your consistency.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because you know what? I feel like anything you're going to do well, you got to make it a routine. You got to make it a habit. So, like, there'll be sometimes I'll be like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But that's how I know, like, okay, I must go do it. I got to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go do it.
It's the repetition.
And push harder. You like, all right, pick up the pace. And
yeah.
Like, sometimes I be like, but like, hey, pick it up anyway.
Yep.
And sometimes I would like visualize me in front of those cops, man. Just like, nah, keep going, more, keep going, don't stop. Nah, don't let them see you stop. You can't stop.
Well, I just want to tell everyone that make sure, once again, you find your why. You know, health and wellness is the key, one of the key components to your happiness. When you feel good and you look good, everything falls in line. So let's first focus on feeling good, and then all that other stuff will come right behind it. So find your why, whatever will keep you motivated to get started or stay consistent, and then the rest is already written.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Wannabe Fit. Hey Lydia, thank you so much for coming to my show. You've got to come back.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for having me.
All right, cool. You're so welcome. And look, keep on keeping on with that.
I will.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Okay. All right.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna do arms day, legs day, total body day, and I'm gonna come do the hike. I haven't done the hike yet.
Yes.
I'm gonna come do the hike, but that's when I get a little closer to the hike.
Okay.
Be hiking there. Hey man, so much love for you. I'm so proud of you. And look, bye for now. See you next time.
All right. Bye.
All right now. Hey man, look, that was a lot of fun. Man. We get to have our friends on, and I also want to thank for encouraging my home girl. That's the homie, man. It's good when you can look around and people that you grew up with are doing things that are positive and that they're still here, man. We need to document these things. So that's why it's here. It's not for me to go meet some strange celebrities or all these people I already met. But you'll find that the people that are in arm's reach are doing some incredible things, and you just gotta sometimes just take a little moment and just notice it. It's like, oh, okay, bet. Let me get the story behind it. Let me figure that out. Start getting interested in what's going on in people's lives.